Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Ethan V48 versus Late Night Grinding, and this is going to be another post-Dune replay, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to see Ethan V48 win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Nib, Chamber, Aura, Imperm, and Prison. They have Draw, Imperm, Impulse, Turbulence, and Rescue. So we're going to see Rescue Ace going up against Unchained. Also, cool interaction with like this deck is not really Aura, but more the water one, the Rikia, the level 3 water. That card can like quick effect lock you in the Fiends, so that can like work with Nib, because you can be like Nib Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, lock yourself in the Fiends, and then no token that this doesn't come out, stays in hand. So something to bring up. But they're going to start this turn off by setting Chamber and activating Aura. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then activate Chamber effect. Go ahead and bring out Shayama. Shayama effect. And they said, what effect do you activate? You had to destroy. Yeah, it's optional to destroy a spell. So they're going to destroy Aura. Aura effect. Bring out the Shavara from the deck. And then we can link those off into the Yama. And then now we can activate these effects. So Yama's 1, Shavara 2, set Escape. Don't you dare add a Shavara from the deck. Why does everyone do this? Why don't you just add back from the graveyard? It actually, it's like, why don't you just add from the grave? It doesn't make sense. It's like, I feel like you're just hurting your own resources. But the opponent just forgot to drop their Troll and Lockbird. Or maybe they don't think it's worth it, which is kind of fair. This deck really only adds like ones. Then they're going to go Escape, go summon, so they don't want to play in the Talons. Bring out this Sarama. Sarama effect, reset the Escape. They're going to chain Impulse any response, and then they're going to chain Imperm before they can't use it, because they're about to put a body on field. So Imperm's the Sarama. Bring out Airlifter. Airlifter effect on summon to go grab the Emergency. Yep. Yeah. And also, yeah, Droll would also be hurting them. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Droll's like, it's going to make you play in the Talents. It's probably not going to hurt them. It's going to hurt you. Like, then they're going to go Shayama, destroy Sama, or Sarama, summon out. And then that's going to bring out from the deck. Oh, that's cool, because they put a body on board. Oh, it's actually broken. Yeah, we're going to make the DDDXYZ, and then effect go into Soul of Rage. By using the opponent's monster, activate Prison, go search Escape, and then we're going to set Escape, Imperm, pass, they draw Airlifter, and then so can you copy the text of the trap? Yeah, it's just a pop. Oh, yeah, it's also just in the grave. Normal summon Airlifter, effect. I mean, yeah, I was going to say, you can Imperm it, 'cause they're going to, if they chain Emergency, you have DDD to negate. So yeah, they're just going to admit defeat there. But I guess then they can chain Airlifter effect. Oh, wait, yeah, they actually should have thought about that, right? Because if they chain Emergency, you chain DDD, then they can chain Airlifter to tribute and try to summon from hand, and they can also negate that. But then the effect to search will go through. They should have maybe tried to play that out a little bit more. I actually wish I could go back and look at their hand. We have Abominations, Prison, Abominable, Unchained Soul, Kaiju, Slumber, Sarma, and then evenly they have Impulse, 1-for-1, Ash, Emergency, and Pot of Prosperity. Start off with Pot of Prosperity, banished in 6. Look at the top 6. Oh, let's say banished in 7. But okay, yeah, banished in 6. Look at the top 6. They're going to grab the Hydrant there. I haven't seen a lot of people play 1-for-1 in this deck. That card's also, I don't want to say it's a bad card. It's definitely not a bad card. It's broken. But, like, I don't know, compared to how it used to be, Ash Blossom also really hurts this card. Going second, this card's harder to resolve because, you probably would have used a hand trap, and then 1-for-1 spending a lot of cards to start playing. But they're going to summon Hydrant. Hydrant effect, grab Preventer. And then, if someone's played this deck a lot, let me know how you feel about 1-for-1, at least in the pure build. So they're going to grab Preventer, activate Emergency, go summon out the Turbulence, and then send Impulse, Turbulence effect to go set 4 from deck. Yeah. Okay, so it's like, I'm thinking, is there a world where you grab Turbulence off Hydrant, Emergency into Preventer, and then you can summon Turbulence by banishing? Oh, it's like the same thing as this. Okay, but they're gonna go ahead and just set. I always just think of like mud dragon plays and stuff, ways to like try to protect yourself. Um, okay, so they're gonna link the hydrant and the link Karibo, and now summon preventer by banishing hydrant. Link those two off. Go into the reproductus. Okay, now not sure what they're planning on going for here exactly, because this could activate and call Cybers. Yep. Okay. So they are going for what I was just thinking, and then they're gonna go ahead and make the link decoder. Let's see what they banished actually. Okay. I mean, they banished some Mud Dragon stuff. Fair, fair, fair. They're gonna go into link decoder, because it's a Cyrus now, and then use those to go up into the protector coder, and then they're gonna get their graveyard effect, the link decoder to special summon out, and now they can use those to go up in the firewall effect, special summon itself out by banishing. Well, they forgot to banish those two. Yeah, you banish those two to special summon. And then they're going to go firewall effect to add back the preventer. And now they're going to link all of those off into the Neo Tempest Terahertz. And then they're going to go end phase effect to dump. Let's say they're going in the deck to dump. I was like, what goo do they got that they're end phase dumping from deck? But yeah, they're gonna dump the Cybers DS Worm. They draw Called By there. That's not bad. They're gonna go main phase, battle phase, Called By onto the Cybers. Then think here. They're gonna go activate alert on impulse to try to add back. Okay, and then they said end of battle, activate evenly. Sure, they're going to keep their emergency. I don't know why they showed the emergency before that. But activate prison, chain Ash on that. I don't really think that's the correct thing to do. Ashing like the graveyard effects just feels so much better. Normal summon out Sarama. But now they're going to have to do the funky play. Or wait, yeah, they don't have an Unchained card in grave, right? Yeah, they don't. So they're going to have to do the funky play. It's a big thing. It's literally only one play. Yeah, it's activate Kaiju Slumber. They're going to give themselves the Fiend Monster, which means they're not going to be using the link into the Yama. Then they're going to activate the Sarama 1 and then the Abominable 2. They're going to chain the Emergency 3. So Emergency will now special summon out the Fire Engine and get rid of Impulse. And then the Fire Engine will be activated on a new chain link because they're going to special summon. And then Fire Engine effect to go special summon a level 4 or lower, which is most likely just going to bring out Airlifter. Yep. Airlifter effect to go search. That's going to grab the Emergency. And then Soul Disaster, targeting Fire Engine. Yeah, I was going to say, if you target Airlifter, they can chain and bring out Preventer. Now they have Book, everything like that. So they're going to go in the Solar Rage. And then link into Yama underneath of it. Oh, yeah, they... Well, I was going to say they realized they were supposed to banish it, but then they just didn't. They just accidentally banished it. Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Yama effect on summon. That's going to go ahead and grab out the Shavara. Okay. Activate Shavara effect, destroy special, link those two off now in the Anguish. Shavara effect to go set from deck. That's going to set escape. Activate Anguish effect. Then go up into Abomination. And then we're going to go end phase Abomination target. That goes. Pass. They draw Airlifter. This may not seem the greatest, but we do have Yama at least to like keep things rolling post this turn. They draw Airlifter. Or like after we pop. But they're going to go summon Airlifter effect. We already know they have Emergency. I was going to say, you can't chain escape. You know that they have Emergency. They'll just chain to dodge it, and you won't even get your double pop. Okay, so they're going to read the trap card. They're going to go search for Rescue Ace Headquarters. And then activate Headquarters, effect to try to put back and draw. They said reading. Okay, that's fine. So that's going to go ahead and put back. And then they get to draw 1. They draw into Emergency. Wow, that's just unfortunate. Activate. Preventer, banish to special. So can I change something? Okay. So they want Airlifter and Grave. Sure. Or maybe they don't want that in Grave, but they want Fire Engine and Deck. Either or, they changed it. So they're gonna go escape to pop, new chain link preventer 1. I was about to say, they said thumbs up, but you can't just say thumbs up because you have to Yama. Yeah, then they're gonna Yama, summon out Solar Rage. Now they're gonna go Solar Rage effect, and then they're gonna chain emergency. So emergency is gonna summon out Hydrant and then send the turbulence. Obviously, Solar Rage will not resolve now because we don't have anything to make using our monster and their monster because it's not on board. Hydrant, grab turbulence, and then summon turbulence by banishing 2. Turbulence effect goes set 4. I don't know why they're in this game still. Okay, so they only set 3. Yeah, I guess they evenly did hurt. Okay. So beat over, effect, add back, grab back Sarama, and then attack. They do have Kaiju Slumber also in the graveyard. You left? Oh my goodness. Why? It was such a good match. Why'd you just have to go offline? Oh, it's so sad. That was like a real match. We were having a real good match. Oh no, it's so sad. They said, "Oh well." I mean, they had won this game. This game was over for sure. Because they can go Kaiju Slumber Search, Kaiju blank, does nothing, literally does nothing. You can tribute Hydrant, sure, who cares. The opponent has a preventer set up with their emergency, unless if you top deck Ash Blossom, because they can emergency summon, and then that's just Book of Moon for Sarama, and then you win the game. Yeah, I guess Rescue could also take, depending on what they have exactly, because you could take this and then pop something. So I guess it really depends what they have, but that's cool that you could do that. I mean, you also have like the quick link with Solar Rage if you have like a dark link to make. But yeah, it's so sad that game had to end that way. Oh my goodness, that felt like it was like that was such a solid match, and then we were about to see Unchained try to make the comeback here, but. Yeah, not too much to talk about. Actually, there's a little bit to talk about. This package, like the whole Cybers package in this extra deck. I feel like not a lot of people know about this stuff, but it's pretty good. Being able to go into like the spell Trap Negate is solid because that's what your deck loses to. It loses the Evenly, loses the Lightning Storm, loses the Harpies. Like you can, like let's say you go for the Mud Dragon play and you protect your Turbulence, right? And then your opponent hits you with Lightning Storm. And now you have Mud Dragon, Turbulence. You change your emergencies, and you summon Preventer, you sent it, now you have Hydrant. But what do you do when you have no back row now? It's like, yeah, you have a little bit of follow-up through your spells and traps that left, but you probably just lose right there that turn. To where if you're able to summon out like the Terahertz, you can dump, you have Spell Trap Negate, and then you also get to play the Imperm. So you have an Imperm on their turn, Spell Trap Negate that you dumped on your turn. That card's also big. It's nice. It can beat over stuff and they can't activate stuff during battle phase. Firewall Dragon, you also get to make this while going up, so you get to add stuff back or bounce their stuff. It's not bad. It's not bad. Something to think about if you're thinking about playing Rescue Ace post Dune. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.